What's going on?
What's happening, buddy? Here we are again.
Not too much, man. It's been a while. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a minute. Time for episode 3 of Hot Topics.
It has been a minute.
So, how's the new training going?
Yeah, episode. It's going good. It's going good. Major discipline, that's for sure.
Yeah?
But yeah, learning some new techniques, learning why and how we use it, and it's all about core in Muay Thai. They structure their fighting all throughout their core, and then of course we
all
use
core
like
strength
limbs. Yeah. So pretty much all our kicks, all our elbows, our knees, it all comes from the core.
just like an apple.
And yeah. So yeah. That's right, man. Just like the core of an apple.
Right on, man.
Yeah, it's going good, man.
How many
I like it,
classes
I
have you
enjoy it.
taken now?
Oh, shoot. Been about, 2 weeks now? 2.5 weeks?
Sorry, my cat was just having an episode, so I have to open the door. That's a part of our episode now. That's
Yeah, no worries.
just the way it's got to go.
Yeah, that's a cute.
Hey, shut up! That's in the episode now. This is just the way it's got to be. So,
Let it run, man. Let it run.
that's the older cat. And then, yeah, we got a new kitten in the house, so
Yeah.
that's been keeping things interesting.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, new baby in the house, waking me up at 5 in the morning every day, just to make sure I'm up and at 'em.
Yeah.
And we got the
Right,
contest T-shirt on the way, and our hoodies are on the way.
Yes. I'm excited.
Yeah, we were just looking at the pictures there with the high resolution graphic mocked up on the hoodie there that she sent us. So we should have those
Yeah.
finished by Friday. And then
I'm super excited. And then the t-shirt winner, right?
yeah, you know what? That's actually totally slipped my mind. So we'll have to do that in another video. So yeah, that's not gonna
Alright.
we're not gonna be doing that right now. That'll be,
All right.
tomorrow or Wednesday or something, That's just the way this
All right,
is.
sounds good.
We're just rolling with it today.
Just completely cut me off, man.
Well, no, we can't choose the winner without we haven't
I
chosen
know.
the winner. So
No, I know.
that's that. So yeah, you guys still got time to subscribe and win for the free T-shirt. But we will be announcing that before the next episode. Yeah, I'll do a video for it. We'll get it out there. But yeah, the contest T-shirts in the works. They're getting made. The shirt's getting made. We're just getting one for now. Our hoodies are getting made, and then me and Miles are going to be getting another batch of T-shirts made. So
Right.
let's get into it. Let's do the how do you feel about segment. How do you feel about Mike Perry cracking Luke Rockhold's teeth in the BKFC pay-per-view?
I called it in our last video. I said KO, didn't I? Mike
Yeah.
Perry?
Yeah, well, it was a TKO.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I love Luke Rockhold. He's my
I
boy.
do too.
But that shit ain't for him. He even said that in the interview after he took a little video at his house or whatever, and he's like, you can check that off the list. He's like, I'm not done yet, but some gloves would be nice. So we'll still see him boxing, or I think we'll see him boxing down the road maybe once he gets his grill fixed.
I think he'd do good in boxing.
I think so too. Just
I think
the,
it was too much.
the bare knuckles a different animal.
Yeah.
Mike Perry's totally submerged in it right now.
Yeah, he's doing really well in it.
Mm-hmm.
And he's enjoying it too. He's happy again.
Yeah.
Just like this is just like the run when he went on in the UFC. He was all happy and everything. So
Yeah.
back to those days.
Yeah, he's a grimy
The
dog.
re-excitement.
When you're a fighter and you're enjoying that shit and you got that look in your eye, it's intimidating to the other fighters too. It gives you kind of that angle a little bit.
Yeah.
So yeah, apparently too, he didn't have the best mouthpiece, I guess, Luke Rockhold, but he wasn't using the best mouthpiece. So yeah, that was kind of shitty to see, but is in the long run, it only looks like it was like he chipped a big chunk of one of his two front teeth, which are a couple of the hardest to fix. But I'm not really surprised. I was hoping he would do well, but if I had to put money down, it would have been on Perry all day for sure.
Well, I don't know. I knew Mike Perry was actually going to win.
Oh yeah.
But I would have liked to see Luke Rockhold pulled off. It would have been nice.
I would have just liked to have seen it go a little farther. But
yeah. And then ending like that too. Yeah.
That was still some really good exchanges though. I watched it today actually. So yeah, they traded back and forth really nicely right up until then. Yeah. That was a good one. And then apparently Darren Till might be facing Mike Perry next. So
really?
I don't know. I like that, but at the same time, that's kind of just seems like a Luke Rockhold all over again.
Yeah. Actually, that would be kind of like a replay of that.
Yeah, just a couple of well-liked guys from the UFC not doing their best at the time, hopping out, taking a break, and getting hammered in the BKFC. So yeah, on to the next one. So I don't know if you've heard about this, but how do you feel about the guy that lost the title to Pereira in kickboxing and then took it back from Alex Pereira right before Pereira came back to the UFC? That guy is coming to the UFC. The tables have turned.
It's like the Izzy and Alex role switch.
Yep. The tables have turned. We'll see how he likes it now. That's one hell of a narrative for the fans, and because we literally just did this with Izzy and Pereira, right?
Yeah.
We just did this storyline. So like,
Alex
keep it rolling.
Being hunted now.
Keep the momentum going from that storyline into this storyline. Could end up with a huge fight coming up here.
Yeah.
I actually don't know anything about the guy yet. I'll have to we'll look into it, and we'll be hearing about him on our shows on YouTube and everything like that.
Well, I'm sure we'll find out real shortly.
Yeah, I was excited to hear about that though. That's cool news because Pereira is just a monster.
Yeah. And for that guy to want to come after him, Alex is now being the hunted.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
I'm still hoping that he'll end up going back against Izzy though. That whole thing's still really weird the way that kind of broke apart.
I kind of had a feeling though whoever lost that fight was going to change divisions. I kind of had a feeling, but I kind of thought more like if Alex lost, he would try to rematch him right away.
Makes you wonder if maybe like Dana White's paying him to switch divisions or something like that.
Well, and like for Izzy to just turn it down and say like I'm done with that. That's kind
of. Well,
I
wasn't surprised. You don't want no part of that, man. He's gonna take that W and run with it. Fucking wear it like a crown for as long as he can.
Yeah.
W crown, you know what I'm saying?
Two great fights though they had.
Yeah. Just
like,
two.
They were both great.
I never saw the other five. The other ones don't count. It's just two. So.
Yeah. True. Well, I saw the YouTube clips and stuff like that.
I know. I'm just playing.
The highlights.
Either way, the fact if you want to count those fights, then that's even more of a reason why they fight. Either way, they got to fight. Either it's 1-1 or it's 3-1 against Izzy. Either way.
Exactly. I think they should just settle out their whole entire score. Man.
How far in are we? Oh, we good. That whole thing settled like an old fart. Like, seriously. But yeah.
Oh my god.
So that'll be interesting to see how that turns out. And now let's get into the main segment. Nate Diaz versus Jake Paul. If it happens. Because there's been a whole bunch of chit chat fucking about Nate Diaz fucking telling Jake Paul to go fight a YouTuber or go fight KSI or whatever. And he'll find somebody to fight who can actually fight or whatever. So I'm hoping the fight will still go down.
And then didn't Nate just choke some guy out outside of the club?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, totally. That's the Logan Paul impersonator. I can't remember his name right now.
Apparently he came at him though. He came at Nate.
Yeah, I saw the video. He was kind of like had his hands up and he's kind of walking towards him, like. But when I saw the different angle, which just looked like a slowed down video to me, there is one part of the video where I see like it looks like that guy's like he's going in, and then the camera goes around some couple bodies or people that are fighting, and then next thing you know it, he's got him in the fucking choke, right? So.
Yeah.
Serves you right.
He got him in a standing guillotine.
Yeah.
Right off the spot.
Well, that's the thing with Nate is he's so like wiry, like he's fucking, what's the right word? He's limber, you know, like he's not broad, like he can fucking twist himself on the spot, man. Like,
have you ever noticed that Nate always stands up and bangs with people? He puts on a show for the fans.
Yeah.
Because I'll tell you right now, if he actually uses Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in his fights, I think he would have racked up more wins, honestly.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's funny, anytime his fights like accidentally go to the ground or whatever, he gets him in a submission in like 10 seconds.
He's scary on the ground.
Yeah.
Third degree black belt.
Yeah.
Under Gracie Jiu-Jitsu.
I know, right? But he loves the street fight. He's just a scrapper. Plus, that's his character and his whole shtick, right?
Yeah. Get the stalk and slap.
So yeah, I got a few notes on Jake Paul here. He started his boxing career again defeating a British fighter, Deji Olatunji. I'm sure I'm not saying that right. He TKO'd that guy in the 5th round in 2018 and made his official debut in 2020. He's 26 years old. Do you know how old Nate is?
Nate is 38.
38?
Yeah, he's a year older than
we already knew we had the age gap. Paul's got a 6-1 record.
Sorry. I just want to cut you off for a second. Me and Nate share the same birthday too.
That's true.
Awesome.
Yep.
April 16th.
That's right.
He's just a year ahead of me. Anyway, sorry.
No, that was dope when I saw that. When I saw that on the old Facebooker there.
That's pretty cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's a sweet guy to share a birthday with. So yeah, he's Jake Paul's got a 6-1 record, 57.1 KO rate. He fought 4 retired UFC fighters. Everyone knows that. One of them being Anderson Silva. Everyone, like, unless if you're a brand new casual, you know who Anderson Silva is. Then he fought. Who else did he fight?
Nate
Ben Askren. That was a joke. Tommy Fury. That was the last one. Lost to Tommy Fury.
And Tommy Fury was an actual boxer too.
Yeah. Still up and coming.
Yeah.
But he's obviously from the Fury family, so there was a lot of hype behind that fight.
Yeah.
I wasn't aware. I heard a little bit about it, but yeah, I just looked up that I think it was his second and his third fight. The fighters actually had no fighting record whatsoever. So I don't even know if they were fighters. But one guy was like 34, 35, had no record. The other guy was like 23 or 24, had no record. The first fight he had in 2018 was against a YouTuber. And Then the next 4 fights would be the. I'm just doing the math in my head and why there's 1 extra fight. It's because the first fight was an amateur, so the first fight against the YouTuber didn't count.
Right.
But yeah, he stood up and banged with Anderson Silva. Stood up with Tommy Fury. Yeah, I'm excited for this fight, man. Hopefully it happens, because if there's too much shit talk, then Nate Diaz will just pull out.
Yeah, he's not with the garbage and the crap.
No.
Otherwise, he gives a stock and slap.
That's right. That's right, man. But yeah, I think that that'll be a really good fight. I think
Nate Diaz, 35 wins total, 22. Yeah, okay, sorry, 35 wins total. Or fights total, sorry. Wins 22. KOs 5, submissions 13. Decisions 4. And then losses, he's got KO losses 2. And then submission 1. And then decision 10. So if he'd use his Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu more,
yeah.
If he went back to the UFC or something, because right now he's a free agent, isn't he? So
yeah. He's talking, I heard in an interview, he was talking that he wants to fight Jake Paul and then go back to the UFC.
That's what I heard too, exactly.
Yeah, so that'd be dope. Yeah. He wants to build up his name a little more, make some money, and then go make some more money.
I know he wants that fight with Conor McGregor again.
Yeah, that'd be dope.
I know that's what he's been talking about.
Every time I watch those highlights, man, it's like, oh man, it's like it's like, how did he not become the biggest thing in fighting? Like, how did it not happen? After he just handed fucking McGregor his ass, just wiped the floor with him, man, made a mockery of him.
And how did he win? He won by rear naked. He wrapped him up, put him in a rear naked choke, and he won.
Made him tap like,
so bitch. If he, but that's the thing though, in Nate's head, he's like, I don't want to come out and just hump the guys.
Yeah.
I want to come out, I want to bang, and I want to put on a show for the crowd. Because if Nate really technically went in there and wrapped guys,
he just likes to do it he likes to do it his own way. He lives everything his own way. His whole life.
He's a badass.
Yeah.
He's the real BMF.
He doesn't give a fuck. That's the thing too. He should have been the BMF champ too, if it wouldn't have got stopped.
Yeah. He is the BMF champ. In my eyes,
Jorge's my boy, but he was clean. He wouldn't. He didn't want to put that belt up for grabs at all. He's like, no, I'll just keep it. That's not really a BMF move, but all right.
Well, good choice to keep it though.
And my boy Tyron Woodley too. Playing up against Paul. I can't leave him out.
He had a good career, but at the end there, he just couldn't get focused or something. Or just guys were getting better and overpowering him.
Yeah. Yeah, he had a hell of a run for a while.
He did. Yeah. No.
Yeah, I'm really.
Jake Paul for that was a good boxing match.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Put his lights right out.
Everyone was saying that it was set up and shit like that.
I think he's been saying that about all his fights. I think.
Yeah.
So he can't beat him. He's not going to beat him.
You think the fight would go the distance with those two?
Nate and Jake? Nate has really good hands, but he doesn't have power in his hands unless he's been working on that. But if it goes from power to power, I think Jake can get him with power. But I think Nate has really good hands, and Nate knows like when to slip and when to move. And Nate's been boxing forever. So yeah, like.
If I had to bet on somebody, I don't know. I would struggle to not bet on Jake Paul for this fight, even though Nate Diaz is a legend and a beast. His fighting style kind of goes against him in this fight. I think he's just going to kind of want to go into the deep waters. But unfortunately, Jake Paul, I don't think has a problem going the full 6 or 8 rounds or whatever it is.
Fair enough. Yeah, true.
Because he
It's
went.
gonna be-
What did he do with?
It's
He did 6 rounds, wasn't it? He looked fine.
yeah. All I know is it's gonna be a long, brutal fight.
He's going to be hitting a hell of a lot harder than Nate Diaz. That's just what it is. But Nate Diaz is a fucking dog.
We all know Nate can take a lot, though.
Yeah.
He can
And that's
take
the
a lot
thing.
of
He just
shots.
keeps on. It's the mental warfare. Like, come on, boy, let's go. He'll be talking the
He's
whole
got
time
that-
too. He'll be like, "That's all you got, bitch. Let's go."
Yeah. He's got that I don't give a shit attitude.
I keep shaking the camera. Too much
That's
coffee.
That's that Stockton attitude.
Yeah. Fuck. I hate how the fights lately are making me like have to pick favorite. Like if I have to pick the favorite of the fight, it's like I'm going against my own guys lately. I don't like that.
Me too.
It's fucking.
I've always been like that when I watch UFC.
I hate
fights,
that
though,
shit.
because like you have to understand that it's like that's your favorite fighter, but sometimes their time runs out, or sometimes they meet a guy that has a style that can totally just drown them.
Yeah.
And they're not used to fighting that style or putting up with it, right?
I still just enjoy the fight no matter what.
Always.
Usually, for the
Always.
most part.
But I respect all UFC fighters.
If I have to
All
pick,
fighters
I like
are
to
getting
say
it.
if I had to put money on it, because I'm not a betting man either. Not yet. I can't afford that shit. Somebody wants
Yeah,
to
stay away.
Somebody
stay
wants
away
to
from that for
sponsor
a
us.
while.
That would be great. Give me a little monthly account I can tap into.
Yeah, I
All
don't
right.
think so, pal.
So it's time for Miles in a Minute. This is the segment
Yeah,
where
so-
we take a minute to learn about our friend Miles. This is Miles' favorite
What do you
segment.
guys- What do people want to know about me?
Well, that's just it. I take all the comments and all the messages and emails I get every month, and that's what I I go through them all vigorously. I take a lot of time, and these are the 5 questions I've come up with for this episode. There are no comments. That was all bullshit. But all right. So what's your favorite?
It sounded good, though.
I know, right? So what's your favorite thing about the training so far? Absolute favorite thing about your Muay Thai training?
Honestly, like the discipline that I've been like learning and the respect. Yeah, I feel different. I don't know how to explain it. Just like you just approach things more calmer and stuff like that. Like, so yeah, I think that would probably be number 1.
Yeah, I remember having that feeling 100 years ago whenever I was taking Taekwondo as a kid. It was like
That's right.
you have that camaraderie kind of feel, and
You
everyone.
just feel so in control.
Yeah,
You feel so in control.
you're a bunch of fighters. And you support each other. You don't want each other getting into trouble outside of the school. You all want
It's
each
like
other
a
to be
family.
doing well. Yeah, it's a good community kind of thing.
No, it's like a family. It's awesome. They're all really good people.
Nice.
Yeah.
What's your least favorite thing about training?
Least favorite thing? Warm up.
Yeah. How long is that
Warm-up
for?
is crazy. What's that?
How long is that for? Like 5 minutes?
Yeah, we do warm up for about like 15 minutes, but it's like non-stop. And we get like little breathers though. Like he'll give us like 10-second breathers.
Well, that's because you're still a newbie, right?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
So we'll like grab some water or breathe for a bit, and then it's like right back to it.
Nice.
It's nuts. So if we do push-ups, we're doing push-ups for at least like 3 minutes straight.
Nice.
Then we'll get like a little break. Then we'll do like jump rope for like 3 minutes. Yeah, it's cool. But it keeps the heart rate up. It's nice. Gets a good sweat.
Nice. All right, we're gonna switch it up a bit. Current favorite music artist.
Favorite music artist.
Current.
Current. I like Millies. I like Millies right now. I don't know why. Like,
All right.
He's been doing good on the charts. He's been coming out with good music. A lot of good features. So yeah, I'd have to say Myles.
All right, okay. Favorite movie of all time?
Favorite movie of all time? I like. You made me laugh for a second. I like the movie. I don't know. I like gangster movies kind of, but I don't know. I like Boys in the Hood. I guess yeah. I'll just go with Boys in the Hood, man. Or Juice.
Put you on the spot, eh?
Or Juice.
Juice,
Go with
yeah.
the homie Tupac.
Yeah, that was a good one. And last question for you. Which is more effective? Which one of these is more effective? Overall, entirely. The leg kick or the head kick?
I'd say the leg kick.
I'd say the leg kick too. Because
You damage that leg.
you know,
You damage that other person's
you
leg.
throw
it
10
opens
leg
up a
kicks,
lot.
that leg's done. You throw 10 head kicks, most of those are getting blocked, right? That was a test. You passed. Fuck. All right. Good job.
The more you chop at the leg, too, the more that they think that you're going to keep going to the leg, and that's when your question mark kick comes up and pop right to the head.
The Riddler. That's right. Riddle me
You
this
throw a flying
motherfucker.
jumping knee.
Yeah. Fuck. We need to see another one of those pretty quick.
Yeah.
From anybody. I'll take one from anybody. All right. I think it's time for the championship rounds.
Okay, Mr. Champion.
Oh, I'm not a champion. I'm far from a champion. Shit.
In my eyes, you're a champion.
Aw. You too, buddy. You're motivating me. You're making me want to go train with some martial arts again. So it's in the back of my head right now.
You'll do it one day. You'll make time for it soon.
Yeah.
I believe you will.
All right. Couple topics. Couple minutes. Championship rounds. First topic: the McGregor face-off with Mike Perry at the BKFC pay-per-view with the BKFC belt over his shoulder like a traitorous motherfucker. Just a traitorous motherfucker.
That was cool. Very interesting.
Oh, it was cool. Oh, this guy.
It was cool. It was interesting.
No,
Well,
it was cool.
Like,
Is he not
so
under?
I wanna know.
He's under contract with the UFC, is he not?
yeah, so how can he go and just say he's gonna fight him? I don't get that.
That's all
can he fight another
That's all
organization?
just bullshit. He's just trying to get some hype going. There's no way Conor McGregor with his fucking $800 million is gonna go jump in bare knuckle and get his face all fucked up before his next movie.
I think you're probably right.
Not a chance in hell. I just thought it was almost a mockery of everything, just the way how he must have been just getting a walk through the head office or whatever, where they have like some belts hanging on the wall, and he just grabbed one. And he's Conor McGregor. You can do whatever. Who's gonna say no to Conor McGregor? Like,
No, we know what it is. It's just hype for his Ultimate Fighter season coming up. He just wants people to watch his show.
he's a marketing
I think
fucking
that's what it is.
genius
Yeah, it's just
all
good
around.
marketing.
Lately, his
But,
marketing has
yeah.
just been top shelf.
The thing that I see, though, if it is true, then I think that he's coming back to take over all sports in his eyes. That's what I think he wants to do. If it's true. But I don't know. You don't know with Conor McGregor.
He's just too crazy, I think. Like, he'll be good in business doing different things, but, like, he's too crazy to, like, do anything substantial, I think, in the fight game. Like, I don't see him getting into promoting or anything like that because he's too squirrely. He's too crazy. He's just wants to have fun and enjoy his life. He doesn't want to be tied to anything like that.
Yeah,
something
not
like
true.
Proper 12 or something like that you can walk away from and just watch the numbers do their thing and shit, right? The fight game's pretty, I don't know from experience, but from watching as a fan, like, Dana White ain't got much spare time on his hands.
No.
And every
And
time
the slap fights.
every time George Masvidal gives an interview, he's driving from one place to the next.
Yeah. And the power slap is blowing up, so he's like, Dana White's got all that. That's going crazy right now. I don't even know how many
Yeah, I've stopped
power
watching it
slappers
now.
they have.
I'm just not even interested at all. It's not even like to spite. I'm not even being spiteful. I'm just have no interest at all.
Oh, come on.
Not into it.
Jump on the train, eh?
No. We'll see. Maybe I'll come around.
Over.
Maybe I'll come around later, but it ain't happening. I can't. There's so much shit. Like when I'm on YouTube, I'd rather be watching all the MMA shit. I don't know.
No,
I'm still irritated with just even.
I get it. No, I get it. I get what you mean.
I'm still even irritated just seeing it on the UFC like channel all the time.
I was at first. I had the same feeling as you at first, but then I realized, honestly, man, these are two grown men. They're doing what they want to do. If they want to, it's just brutal. It's just brutal to watch as a fan. It really is.
Yeah.
But the way that it's blowing up it's unreal. It's weird. It's weird that you'd see something like that blow up. I don't know.
I'm not surprised. That's not to sound negative. It's just society, like it's so quick. Like it's a slap, right? So the rounds are so fast. That's what people are into. They got short attention spans now. They like violence, the show, the lights, the color, the big belt.
A lot of people don't understand. A lot of people don't understand wrestling and grappling, and people are trying to transition to different traps. So,
and people don't even care about people. Don't care about people anymore. Let's be real about it. Because
very true.
Everyone's talking about like the health, and people don't. I don't know. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. It's just we'll see how it works out. We'll see how some of the athletes do with their health and stuff down the road. But then it's all, you know, they were already injured before they got into it. He had a bad back before it started, so it's hard to really navigate through all that stuff too, right? But yeah, I don't know. I just taking hits without any defense just seems stupid to me.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Did you see the size of Tim Silva? I saw one of those slaps. I didn't even recognize Tim Silva. He was so big.
Well,
and he looked different. He had like long hair and shit. Like fucking woo. Like that you're getting punched. Like you can call it a slap because the guy's not making a fist, but when you're getting knocked out with the hand of another guy, you just got punched. Like.
Well, I'm noticing too is what the guys are like doing now in power slap is when they come in for the slap, they're hitting with their palm first, then they're following through. So really, you're getting a palm to the face. Yeah, then it's a follow through.
Yeah, it's like they're making the slap sound with their palm, and then just kind of give them a little on the way out.
Just a little.
Oh, thanks for coming out.
couple sprinkles.
That's smart, hey? They'll catch on to that with all their bullshit rules. But maybe I'll come around. I don't know.
Maybe.
But
maybe not.
How did we get onto all this shit? We still got one more topic.
Let's hit her up.
We just went for a run there, didn't we? Who will Conor McGregor fight next? Because I don't even know if this fight's happening now.
Well, better. That's all I say. It better damn happen.
I don't even think he's in the USADA pool yet. I'm pretty sure he's not.
Honestly, I still haven't even heard of that either. That's weird. Honestly, I think we're going to be able to tell a lot more while the season's airing. I think it will give us more of like information of what the heck's actually going on and what's
that's true.
Happen.
I saw an advertisement.
All this is just advertisement and media and like trying to just get us to grab or pay attention. But I don't know.
It feels a bit different though. Like with him being out of the pool and with the steroids and the injury, and I'm just not hearing as much about the fight and everything, right?
Right.
And yeah, you're right. It could be, they always will, sometimes they'll hold information, let it build for a while and then drop it. But I don't know. Michael Chandler's being really quiet too.
Well, maybe they're just not allowed to say anything on contract or something.
I have a feeling they might not fight. And that's what I'm putting my money on right now.
Is what?
I don't think Chandler and McGregor are going to fight.
You don't think so, eh?
I don't think so. I think by the time he gets in the testing pool and everything again and does his, what was it, 6 months?
Yeah.
So I
It's a
think
long wait.
by the time this comes to fruition, there's going to be a new beef in town.
Well, didn't Chandler I know keeps saying September.
So that's where we.
So how would that even happen? So yeah,
That's
I don't
still
think
only
it
five.
might
That's
not
5
happen.
months, so that's not possible.
So Connor's got to be. He's got to be in the USADA pool, and he just hasn't said anything.
Did you say September?
Yeah.
He can't. If he were to get in the pool right away, he can't fight until the end of October.
Yeah.
See what I'm talking about?
Well,
It's going to be Christmas time pretty quick by the time he gets in the fucking testing pool.
yeah. So
I feel like that fight might end up going in the wind. I'd sure love to see him jump back in there with Poirier.
unless Connor secretly is already in the pool, and we just haven't been. It just
It's
hasn't been
possible.
announced.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just keeping it a hush hush.
But I feel like somebody would have leaked it already just because anything that Connor does has so much hype behind it. Somebody wants to get some clicks all the time.
Well, he's
we'll
up
see.
to something, man.
We'll see. I have a feeling, that's just I put my $2. I don't think that fight is going to happen, actually. I hope it does. That would be a hell of a brawl.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to see, man. We'll have to totally see.
I'd sure love to
now.
see him
Now
get
I
back
don't
in the
even
ring
know.
back in the octagon with Poirier. Get that fight back over and done with.
Isn't Gaethje and Dustin?
I'm not 100%. That's the last fight that Connor did, right? Before he broke his leg.
Yeah. No, but what I'm saying is, isn't
I think
Dustin Gaethje
I think so,
and
yeah.
Dustin Poirier fighting next? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. That's gonna be a banger. That's gonna be a really good fight.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Because they're both really good boxers, and they go at each other.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a bunch of dogs
that's
in
gonna be beauty.
there's a bunch of dogs in that division, man.
Yeah, it's scary right now.
But I don't know. I'd love to see McGregor and Poirier again.
Me too. And Nate and McGregor again too.
Yeah. I just want to see McGregor fucking fight everybody.
Well, you can't have your way all the time.
He's got to take everyone's
boy.
belt. Give me your belt. Give me your belt. Have you seen that video? When Conor McGregor had the 2 belts, they did this little cartoon video. It's called Give Me Your Belt, and he runs around taking everyone's like dress belts out of their pants and everything, and by the end of the video, he's this little cartoon, he's got all these belts like wrapped around him, and he just walks around taking everyone's belt. It's hilarious, man. I'll put
Taking everyone's Lucky Charms.
you have to watch the video. It's fucking hilarious. It was when he became double champ.
Oh yeah, I've probably seen it.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess
So they were. Hey.
I guess this is
so they
almost
were
our
taking
third
it-
episode. What were you gonna say?
I said so. They were taking his Lucky Charms.
He's taking everybody's Lucky Charms. That fucker. That rich fuck. He's a leprechaun if I ever fucking saw one, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, definitely.
All right, buddy. Well, there's our third episode. We're chasing down 40 minutes, so we better wrap it up here.
Alrighty.
All right, it's good talking to you, homie.
Good talking to you too.
Yeah. Third episode, and thanks for watching, everybody. Subscribe, like, and comment. I'll do the fucking Myles thing.
Until the next time.
All right, peace out, everybody. Thanks for watching. Later, buddy.